Hello and welcome to Crochet Conversations for this week.
Hey y'all.
I am your host, Muriel Lillian, here with
Yaya Loren.
and we are your introductory
Crochet.
unscripted, unedited. Sorry, we are going to give you an introduction to how to start your crochet today. Last week, we gave you some things. We went a little long, but this week we're going to try to give you some crochet basics, and we will have a guest joining us in a few moments just to show him a technique, and it is a man. So, all right, this is for ladies and men. Okay, crochet is for everyone. All right. So we were gonna let Zaria start off by letting you know where she's at right now with the pattern that she was working on last week and where she's at.
All right, guys. So we're back. Last week I was making granny squares. This week I am still making granny squares. Yes. I need 13 more. I'm almost done. I'm working on the all black ones still. Put it over here so you can see it. I need 70 total. 30 squares for the back panel, 24 squares for both front panels, and 16 for both sleeves. So that's 70 total. I need 13 more. Almost done.
All right. And Zaria, show them how you keep some notes. I love that Zaria kind of does her own designing and keeps her own notes to keep track of what she's doing.
This is embarrassing.
It's not embarrassing.
What's on this side?
Hold it. She just has some notes, as you can see. You got a granny square, and she's just keeping track of the pattern and the design and how much what she needs of things, because she's creating this project from scratch. She's never done this before. So she's just making some notes. Anything you want to say about your notes? She's showing you her beautiful nails.
Nothing really. I started writing this down on July 2nd. On that day, I had 37 squares. Today, I need 13 more. So we've made a lot of progress.
All right. So we are going to teach you. So now that you know about the granny squares that we taught you last week, we want to show you how do you go from this to something that is going to be a crochet project. And so the way we're going to start the project is with a slip stitch. There's a couple of ways you could do a magic circle.
I'm going to do a magic circle.
Oh, yeah. Let Zaria demonstrate a magic circle. Do you want thicker yarn to do it?
No.
Okay.
Because I need to.
I'll demonstrate the slip stitch. We can come up a little closer.
Do I need to demonstrate? Should I use thicker yarn to demonstrate?
Well, I don't want you to have to unravel your project
Why do I
yarn.
have to unravel it?
Oh, because you do a magic circle for your granny squares. Ooh, she needs a magic circle for her granny squares.
Yes.
All right. So we have a spool of yarn, or we call it a spool, right?
I think it's called a skein.
A skein of yarn. Correction. It is a skein of yarn. So term of the day, skein of yarn.
SKEEIN.
We'll Google it and put it in here.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. All right, so I'm going to start like this. And to make a slip stitch, I'm going to loop it around. My 2 fingers is what I do. And it comes crossing at the bottom there. And then I just put this, like you can see it there, in the circle. And I'm going to pull it through. And it makes like a little knot. And this is where I will insert my hook. And that would be the beginning of my crochet. Why is it called a slip stitch? Voila, magic, it comes out. So again, I wrap it around my 2 fingers. It makes like a little circle here. I'm gonna put this string right down the middle of the circle, pull it through, and then you tighten. Once I have a big loop, I'm gonna put my hook in because you want it to tighten around the size of your hook. Today, I'm using a 6.5 millimeter needle, which is larger than the 5 millimeter I was using last week. And I'm going to tighten it around my hook. And that is a successful slip stitch. Zaria will now demonstrate the magic circle.
So basically you start the same way, wrap it around your fingers, and then I come back and like cross it over and hold it with this hand. You have a loop here, insert your hook and grab the yarn in the back, pull it through, then it's kind of awkward for me, but you got to go back and grab the yarn, pull through the loop you made, and then you can continue to crochet.
And why is it called a magic circle?
I'll show you that later.
Okay, she'll show you that later. So typically from here, when you slip stitch, what Zaria did that she didn't demonstrate when she was pulling back through to start her crochet, that's called a chain. So most crochets, really all crochets, either starts from the magic circle where you have to chain off the circle, or from the slip stitch and you have to start your chain. So to create a chain, now that I have this loop on my hook, like Zaria was demonstrating, you're gonna grab your yarn and pull it through the circle. That counts as one chain. And the more I do that, grab my yarn, pull through the circle, now I have 2 chains. And I'm gonna just do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's a consistent way of holding it. And now this is called a chain. And from here, I can begin a blanket, I can begin a hat, I can begin a sweater. It's a basic way. And Zaria, we forgot to demonstrate this last week because I recorded it and I did not record our first, where we gave you an episode of what frogging meant.
Mm.
And so we talked about frogging, but what frogging means is when you've crocheted something, say I had a mistake in here. Let's say, see how all these are nice and small and now I have a big loop and now I made it like this. So now my chain has this big circle in the middle and that's different than the others. I can frog it, which is unravel all the way back down to voila, gone. So from your slip stitch. So that is what the basics that we want to say is like, you can start your crochet with a slip stitch or a magic circle. And I'm going to chain 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of our special gifts. 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I have a chain of 10. And what I just want to demonstrate also, let me know when you're ready to demonstrate your magic.
I'm about to be ready.
She's about to be ready. But now I'm just going to show a single crochet. When we have a chain of 10, each space is counted as 1 all the way up to 10.
Unedited.
It's unedited, unscripted. That is my beautiful granddaughter. We are going to skip the one closest to the loop. And I'm going to pick up a piece, excuse me, I'm not going to pick up a piece of yarn. I'm thinking of double crochet. I'm going to go back into the hole here, grab this yarn and pull up, and I have 2 loops. And then when I grab yarn and go through, now I made a single crochet. So we put it in the hole of our chain, pull up a piece of yarn, get 2 loops, go back, and now a single crochet. So I'm going to do that down until I have 10 of these. And I'm going to let Zaria demonstrate why we have a magic circle. And then I'll show you the difference between a double crochet on a different piece of yarn so you can see the size difference.
Okay, so this is a magic ring because, like, as you can see, I have my 4 granny square clusters. Hold on, let me just pull this up real quick so I can show you guys. I have my 4 granny square clusters. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 granny square clusters, and you see this like hole still in the center. So that's like what we wrapped around our fingers when we first made our magic ring and made the chain off of it. So it's called a magic ring because this tail right here, you can pull and tighten down the crochet, and then it will become, and then you can connect back together. So then it makes a round. So I'll show it again if I can loosen it.
Remember, we taught them slip stitch last week too. You can show them how to.
So you have like a loop still in the center of your work. That's what, still on a ring, like this is the ring. And then you pull your tail down and the ring tightens down. So then you can come back to your work where you finished off. And I'm connecting to this, my first chain 3. Right here, I think ish. Right at the top of my chain 3. And then you can slip stitch yarn over, pull through your loop. Then that's a slip stitch. And then I'm just gonna go chain 3 turn my work and then work in all my spaces now.
So that's
So
the
can
magic
make my
circle. It tightens it in the middle. So this is where the granny square, we said it starts from the center and you work outward. So the granny square starts with the magic circle because that's how you get that middle. And then you go around outward. You said there's a question? Oh, I thought he said his question. All right, so I've now did a slip stitch and I chained 12 this time. The difference between chaining 10 and chaining 12 with my single crochet is a single crochet, the height of it is by one chain. When I'm gonna do double crochet, if I want 10 stitches, because the height of it is 2 chains, I need to chain 2 additional ones. So I actually have to start with a chain of 12. And when I bypass the first 2 from the hook, that becomes the first double crochet. So I will stick my hook in the third one from the hook, grab my yarn and come up. Oops, excuse me, rewind. I have to grab the yarn first. Yarn over, it's called yarn over, which is where you're grabbing some yarn from the loose yarn skein, putting my hook in the third one. Then I'm gonna pull up. So now I have 3, where last time when I was showing you guys, I had 2 hoops on my hook. I'm gonna yarn over, grab some yarn, go through the first 2. That's 1, yarn over, grab some yarn, go through the second one. So now I have a double crochet and I'm gonna continue to do that. And I'm gonna go all the way down. I'll demonstrate again, yarn over, go through the chain, grab the yarn from the back, 3 hoops on your needle, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, pull through the second 2. And I'm gonna just finish this real quick so that you can see the difference in height using the same size needle,
Same yarn.
same yarn, and you can see the height difference. And we're gonna just talk about tension and then we're gonna introduce our guests. All right, so while we're doing this, tension is all about how tight you're either holding your yarn, needle, or pulling the stitches. When you're crocheting, you wanna keep your tension or how your tenacity of how you're pulling the yarn the same, because if you pull tight on one and then you pull loose on the other, your yarn is gonna be warped or lopsided, if you will. So you really just wanna gauge the same tension or the same flow of your hand and how much string you're grabbing for each stitch in order to maintain that consistent sizing without being kind of warped or lopsided. So here are my 2 demonstrations. A single crochet and a double crochet. And I'm going to place them, I should have did 2 different colors, but to place them on top of one another, you could see that the double, I'm covering the whole bottom row of the double crochet with the single crochet. And there's a height in front of it. So you could see the double crochet is taller than the single crochet. All right, so you've learned about single crochet, double crochet, slip stitch, magic circles to start your granny squares, and tension. So we're gonna try to round 2 complete. We are gonna invite our guest, Coach KB, to come on in. We will offer him a seat in the middle. We will pass me the baby, and he has given permission for this beautiful gal to be on screen.
Hello,
Hi.
everybody. Say hi.
Hi. This is Cassidy. Come to Mimi. Hi, mamas. All right. So she is going to be our guest watching her daddy. Because at some point, this is a family tradition to pass down. I pray that Cassidy picks this up as well. All right. Bless you. Bree has chosen red yarn for his demonstration today. I have a nice green 6.5 meter hook, which is the same size hook that I was using earlier. And remember, I got a blue one, he got a green one. We love the colors of our hooks. Oh, you saw that, y'all? He's showing off. He was watching the demonstration. He already knows how to do a slip knot.
I've been doing that to my hoodies as long as I can remember.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, show the class that how you're gonna do your slip knot. He does that to his hoodies.
Hoodie string and get bored. It's a fidget toy.
All right.
And then you tighten it.
Mhm.
Does it matter like where?
Well, the hook is,
I would.
the length of the hook is here, so I would say right at
this
the
is where
bottom.
your hand should be holding. Yeah. That's finger space.
So let's move,
So
you wanna move up
tighten
to the
up.
clamor. Yeah, or like this.
I'll stay back.
Okay. All right, give yourself
Is
some
this too
slack.
long of a leader?
No, give yourself some slack so you can have some arm room. All right, so he's going to attempt, so he got the slip knot quick, okay, because he does that to his hoodies. But he's going to chain his first chain. So
I wasn't watching that closely.
I know, let me catch you.
One step at a time, yeah.
All right.
So you're like this. That's
Mhm.
your hoop, your slip knot yarn
So you go
over.
Under.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it'd be easier if,
I have to hold it
yeah, I feel like if
Cancel
you're
the soft
holding-
button, okay.
like you need to hold the tail on this side too.
in this side too.
Yeah.
For right now.
So I should make that leader.
So I
smaller.
hold-
So you need to.
So I hold my knot with my index finger and my thumb like this.
See, they skipped that part in the instruction.
No,
Index finger, thumb.
We're
Shields
different.
are
We
different.
both, everyone's hands are
I
different, so
hold
you
mine
have
like
to find
this.
your
I used to
comfort.
hold mine like that though.
Yeah,
So
I'ma
make sure
hold
you
my
have
knot.
dexterity.
yes.
So yeah, I hold my, when I crochet.
Jump over.
This is how I hold mine. Look
I
at my
hold-
hand.
Listen.
So you're holding
That's
your
why you need to
tail.
figure
But
Which
it's
is-
gonna
oh,
slip right
tail.
off. Hold on.
The
So,
tail is
yeah.
the piece that becomes the end of your
That's your
knot.
tail.
The part that's attached to the skein of yarn is your working yarn. So that's other terms that we'll share with you. So I hold my tail back here
On the
and my
top.
working yarn goes over my index finger. And I'm holding my knot with my thumb and my index finger. All right.
Looks secure.
Yes, so it looks secure. So now I'm just gonna take my hook. I go under the string.
In there.
Yep, and I let the hook grab the string and do the work to pull through. And that's one. Now you move your thumb up to hold that first chain you made.
And that chain slips.
So that's
down.
the tension. So
Gotcha.
yeah, that's the tension. You want to gauge your
With the
tension.
tail.
So now hold,
Hold
this
it.
is your first chain technically,
Okay.
where that knot is. So now hold your first chain. Cassidy, give me some string. And then we grab again under and through, and now we chain two. And as you move up, your hand just goes up to chain two. Yeah.
Tension.
Yeah. Try to keep the same tension. And that's okay. Once it's too big, you can use this finger to pull that down so you can make it back to the size that you want. And then keep going.
So it's a matter of catching that rhythm, I feel like.
Yes.
That's what gets
It's
you
definitely
the
rhythm.
same size knots or chains.
Chain size chain.
Chain
You
links.
like yarn, Cassidy? Yeah. All right, so I did 3. You could do 10. You can get. Now, let me see. Are yours getting really tight? So yours are getting really tight.
Is it because
The
I'm pulling too tight?
Yeah, you're pulling too tight. The reason why you don't want them too tight is because you have to go back and get that needle in the circle to make us any kind of
To build
stitch
up.
to build it up.
Okay.
So if it's too tight, so you want to try to keep them the size of your hook.
Gotcha.
So it should go through your hook. You don't have to tighten them as long as they're about the width of your hook.
All right. So I'm not pulling.
So you
the
can
yarn,
loosen it.
Just holding the yarn.
Yeah, so you can loosen
Got you.
it.
Got you.
Right, you're not pulling it tight.
Just
You're
holding.
just holding,
So when you
stabilizing.
say tension, I'm thinking
Oh, tight.
if I'm pulling it, keeping it.
Well, that is
Taut here.
true. It is tension. Sometimes you want tight tension, sometimes you want looser. tension.
I see it now, I see it.
The
You keep it
tension
even.
on the working yarn, not on your tail.
Mhm.
Got you.
You're keeping the tension here. That way the stitches all
This
come out this
stays
way.
tight.
Yes.
Because
And then
this
you
is
pull it
stable.
through.
This is, you're supposed to
And I'm
hold this
holding her.
part
Don't
with your
think she's
touch.
not.
So
being
that part
So
is.
I'm not gonna keep
my
pulling the bottom
death
down
knee
here.
grip.
You're
Once
only
I build
keeping it
up,
tight on this yarn,
Got
your
you.
working
I'm
yarn.
building up.
Yeah,
So
and you
building
count as
up.
you go.
Got
Don't be touching our cameras.
dexterity in my fingers is not the greatest.
You're the
I
best
feel like
crochet.
it's just kind of how you're holding it.
All right.
Like if you're gonna put the yarn over your finger like this, like how it's over this index finger on top,
Yeah.
you need to hold with,
With this.
yeah.
this-
Mhm. And if everybody's hand's
And then
different.
it gets-
Mhm.
I lost count though.
That's, you can count, so you can count, even though you
You can
lost
go
count,
back and count.
you can
gonna
count
make a
what you
scarf.
have.
You gonna make shoelaces. or
No,
something.
so you can see, I lost count too, right? But I can come back and every time I see a V, That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, loose one, 8, 9,
10.
10.
All right. So he successfully chained 10.
Mind you, I never did this before.
I think he has as a child, but he didn't want to continue to learn. Because I've even taught Jacob.
Yeah, Jake.
I taught you too.
The youngest.
I've made all y'all's baby blankets, so I taught all of you. All right, here we go.
Got one bad one.
So now,
Seven.
that's okay.
Down there.
So now, let me see.
I gotta do
So
12,
there's a
right,
back
Shay?
of the yarn. No, well, you're gonna do a single crochet. You ain't ready for doubles yet. You're gonna practice chaining. So now you're gonna hold closer to your hook. So you want to get your hand position again. Loosen that string on the hook so it's about the size of your hook.
I'm thinking, can I go around 2 fingers?
You can go around 2 fingers, 3 fingers, whatever you need
Just
to
that
feel
little
comfortable.
space right
So we are going to skip the first one by the hook because that's number 1.
Like you say,
See
one
that?
by
The one closest to the
like
hook.
this one here.
Not, let
Oh,
me
this
see.
is the skip one.
Yes, we're
So
skipping that.
skip one,
Correct.
this one.
So what you're gonna do is she's eating my necklace. You're gonna take your your needle, excuse me, go inside that second hole to the back
Okay.
and then pull string through and you're gonna have 2 loops on your hook.
Flip off the
Hey.
camera.
Awesome. Who flipped off the camera? Cassidy.
Khary.
I'm just trying
He's
to-
crocheting.
Whatever.
All right, so
I'm okay.
now, give me my necklace, Cassidy.
Get it
This is a
cross-eyed.
great family episode. So now you got 2 on your hook.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna go through again and pull through.
So not the same one that the strings
Go through
in.
grab yarn over, meaning grab your yarn and pull
Which
it.
way? This way?
Yep,
And pull
and
through
pull
the
through
two.
the 2. So hold there and pull through 2.
Oh,
Hey, now fix your tension so it's not so big.
need that.
He did a single crochet. Now do that the rest of the way down. So this is the
So
one
then
you
I
just
gotta go back through this lark.
So no, look, it's sideways.
Awesome.
Hold your yarn sideways. So now you're going through the third one. So you just went through this one. Now you're going through that one. It's just because you stretched it, it looks wide. So now you're going through that one. And we're gonna put our needle in,
Grab yarn.
grab yarn,
Go through both of them.
get 2 on your
Fell
hook.
off.
And this is practice. So if you're doing this at home, just keep practicing chaining, slip stitch chaining and pulling it out, frogging it out until you get comfortable with your hand position.
Yeah, you can try multiple too. Like
Hey.
There you go. So I just want everyone to practice single
That looks
crochet.
decent so far. I
Yeah.
messed up somewhere.
No, well, because their tension's different. No, now you're gonna go through this one.
This one.
Yeah. And loosen your, make sure that's small. Every time you go put on your hook, it should be the width of your hook. So there you
Tighten
go.
that.
Tighten that, fix your tension. Get your hand position, go through.
I'm about to have to use this hand.
Jacob,
This one.
can you come get Eli, please? Fix your tension, go through the next one and go all the way down, and that would be a successful chain. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum.
Through and through.
Where's your toy, baby?
That shit don't look like how y'all's is looking.
Well, it's not gonna look like
Excuse
ours because you're yours and you're
Gotta
still
tighten
learning.
this part down.
And if you want, like, again, you can pull the whole thing out and redo it so you can master your tension.
It's not gonna go through this.
So you
I did
go
this
through
too
each
tight
one.
in here.
Yeah, if you went through a tight one. Granny square complete. How many rounds for your granny squares are?
I'm only doing 3.
3 rounds. Complete.
That's
And
just
now
the
she
first
has
part.
12 more to go, right? There you go.
Tighten.
Okay, sure.
That she promised me last year's birthday.
And did.
And did.
But
What do you
appreciative. I think I got it.
So I think you should
It's just a
hold
matter of
going
going
through the tight ones.
or getting used to the motion so that way I know how to place my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all offering suggestions, but I can't see past my fingers.
Yeah, so you may need to just keep practicing. And I think by next week, if you do this a couple times a day, because I know you like puzzles, it's like a puzzle. He is the master puzzle solver, Rubik's Cube and different things like that. So this is a puzzle you will solve. We can't poke eyes out with this, okay? But this is a crochet needle. This is the family tool. You'll be crocheting blankets in no time, right? Okay.
Yeah, she know her
Because-
auntie and finger crochet.
Yeah.
Finger knit.
Not in the mouth. We don't eat our needles. We eat our
Are those
teething
the
tools.
giant with the giant
Okay.
yarn
So
Should
today's
be doing that at
today's video.
update?
Hey, he got single crochets. He did a row of single crochets. So
Almost done with the 10.
he's almost done with that. So today, slip stitch, magic circle, skein. We taught you yarning over. We taught you about chains. And we taught you that my grandbaby one day was going to be a crochet master. All right.
That's what they call it, crochet masters.
Yeah.
Like they have black belt crochet. We get
I
like
just
a
made that up, Khary. Why you
silver.
calling me up?
silver needle.
Khary, tell them how to, so now this is this is Crochet Conversation. So we're gonna have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Tell us what you do and let the people know how to get a hold of you and to find you, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, so
Here,
I've been thinking about this.
you can play with this.
I've been thinking how I want to introduce myself. So I'm a father first.
Subtle promo.
Of three.
Subtle promo.
Yes. Father, son, brother, coach, teacher, mentor, mentee. But I focus on helping young athletes find their path and their journey, and whether it be actually training or giving them some education, or just mentorship to help them reach their goals. That's what I'm all about. So I'm setting up different events and offering different services to help push the youth forward. As far as finding me on YouTube, here you go to Talk of Tomorrow. Tomorrow got TOO. You know, her camera's backwards, but TOO.
It'll actually look
Tomorrow.
forward when we show this.
So tomorrow, TOO is just for making the next day more than what it previously was. That's why there's the extra O in the 2. So if you want to support the channel, go subscribe over there. On Instagram, I'm _tomorrow_. And then on Facebook, if you follow me, you'll probably see the videos as well. Just Khary Bailey-Smith on there. There's a tomorrow page, but I don't know how to work that stuff yet. So
All right. Thank you.
thank you guys for having me.
More to come, more to come. And thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Crochet Conversations. What a great student today. And we will be back next week with another episode of Zaria's Yaya Loren. She's my baby, so of Yaya Loren
By the way,
project. Wearing Muriel Lillian t-shirts are available, murielonline.com. Designed by Eli's barking, so we gotta cut this
Peace out,
shirt.
y'all.
Peace out.
Round 1 done.
Thank you, Khary. Coach KB, for being a part of our episode this week. Signing out.
Peace.
Peace.
Bye. Say bye, Cassidy. Hey, he's done. Success. Bye. Have a blessed day, everyone.